What's going on YouTube? It's Biggs. We're going to be showing off an amazing deck, as you saw in the thumbnail. However, I just wanted to say thank you, for better or for worse, for all the negativity that I get in the comments sometimes. I just want to say thank you guys for 5,000 views on our tier list video. I guess people really love the tier list. They love to argue about it in the comments, tell me how I'm wrong and dumb and how they're number one in the world. They're not. But thank you again, guys, for the views. But without further ado, let's jump into this video. Red Purple Law. So I'm going to let this sink in for a second. Let you guys look at the cards for a second. And look at it and say, wow, this is complete jank. There's no way this beats any of the top decks in OP04. You're wrong. So when we look at our leader ability, a lot of people are drawn to the removal effect. It's like, wow, this is awesome removal. You can do things like round table any card in the game. It doesn't matter if you're Big Mom, Kaido, it doesn't matter. They're dead. And that is good, and that's why we have the 2 copies. However, it is not the make or break of this leader. It's actually kind of just like a side effect, if you will. It's just nice to get rid of the early blockers, in my opinion. What we're really doing is able to push out 8 Don worth of characters in 1 turn. What do I mean? This is a go second deck. I think it works best going second. We do have some, going first plays. That's why I decided to include Robin. But we want to go second. Karina helps to offset because this is a Don -3. And so we get the full spoiler of what's coming in this red-purple deck come August. We really don't know if we're going to have any other ways to recoup Don, so I'm using a small film package. We're using Uta, again, she's just another amazing 4-drop that you can just vomit out using our ability. Karina to buy back Don. Buena Vista is a searcher, but he's also primarily a 2K, and then he helps find our Gordon. And, oh, I forgot about Law. Law is film, and this guy curves really well with our Robins, or just helps us go like 4 Don, play a character to use the minus effect, use our ability, and then pump out one of our other 4-drops or our Rush Throw. So that's what we're doing. This deck excels at flooding the board and rushing face really, really well. The problem that I'm having right now is just 50 card syndrome, where I wish I had more slots. Otherwise, I would play Dodon because we are at that perfect number to play her. We have 4, 8, 12, 15. 15 to 18 is the sweet spot for Dodon, and I wish I could play her. But I'm using the Karina because, like I said, she is unassumingly good, and then just 2 Don later in the game, you're swinging 5. We're not swinging big numbers in this deck. And a lot of people will be like, oh, isn't that bad? Only against Whitebeard, and I guess Red Purple Luffy, but I've yet to find anybody brave enough to play that deck. Because I do think at the moment, not in the future, but at the moment, he just doesn't have enough going on. But with that, our package revolves around flooding the board. This Brook has never looked so good. It's actually why we're playing the Nami. So we can find our Straw Hats. We have 3, 7, 11, 15, 17 Straw Hats to find. Our deck isn't built like kind of like the Zoro builds where we want to just like find our pieces, replace our value, and just keep, buying back cards. We want to win the game as fast as possible. We're not in here for the long game at all. When you're Don minusing early, you're not going to have the Don to make any late game plays anyway, or like swing like 10, 15k or something crazy like that. So this is very much a true aggro deck in that we will run out of resources, both hand and mana resources, to play that long game. However, it's extremely good at sweeping up the board and maintaining that tempo the whole way. This is definitely what I would define as like not just aggro, but like that tempo deck, where it's like you're building board, you're maintaining just enough advantage to stay ahead, and you're trying to ride that wave to the very end. So if I could define the deck, it's It's gonna look aggro, but it's very much tempo based. We are playing for Rad Beam just because it's a hit for Nami and it'll help us stay alive as we are a 4 life leader. So hitting that 2 life thresholds comes a lot faster than you think. We're not really interested in protecting our life anyway. We want to kind of make sure that our creatures survive. So we are playing a full 12 2k counters technically, and then the Radical Beam. So see if I can get a game and show you guys what I mean when I'm saying this deck floods. I mean, it is the epitome of I'm gonna cheat a fucking ton of shit into play. Like, when you really think about it, if I play 4 and then cheat another 4 into play, and let's say I had enough mana to do a Nami as well, that's 9 Dawn worth that I only paid 5 for. This is the definition of cheat. Alright, let's hop into a game so I can show it off. Alright, I'm going to show you guys why this is a bad matchup for us. I'm going to stay in it. I'm not going to shy away from it. But this is a rough matchup. The only tech card we have right now is our vanilla Luffy. That's a 6k. Otherwise, he's going to pull ahead on cards. I've played this matchup like 3 times so far. Oh, wait. I might be in luck. If it's not traditional beard, I might be in luck. Let's take this beam. Another brook wouldn't be bad, actually. I probably should have thought about that a little longer. Alright, cool, we got another one. And pass. It's still going to be annoying. He's still going to be swinging big dick damage at us. And because we have less Dawn than the average player, it is going to be a lot harder for us to just Dawn up a body and swing 6. So, yeah. We're going to play our Brook, deploy, use, bottom, play another Brook, and pass. So this makes Marco not so scary. Take. Oops, okay. We will 2k that. We'll just see if I can pull any counters off of that. I could play our Uta. It depends on how aggro I really want to be on this. I think I take a step back. He still has one more turn before things get scary. This is an ace turn, so I don't want to lose both my Brook. So we'll just play her, use her ability, trash the other one, replenish some of that Dawn that we used, and pass. This is a lot less scary. There's no Marco blocker, hopefully. I don't know what kind of build he's going with. This is unlimited, so technically Moby Dick is not banned. So if he's like on a Garrett Beard version, could be a problem. Okay, so we have Nami into Karina. I only need the 1, so I'm not really too worried about that. Let's see if he tries to clear Brook. 6 Dawn probably means he has another Luffy. Look at that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna take this one. Next turn is the big turn. I have to be on the lookout. Gets promo Luffy, so he has a 2k. Okay. So I'm just gonna do this. I was actually considering this Nami as well, but not too sure. Don't really take advantage of the Namis. I have Makino, but I don't think she's gonna be too much of a factor this game. I can go Uda, Dawn minus, put her on the bottom, play Zoro, and pump leader attack for 6 and just see if I can take a card. I gotta hold up this beam, unfortunately. I think. Ninebeard's the card that's coming down next turn, which probably is. There's not much I can do. Go ahead. If I had a Gordon, maybe. It's only ace. We'll counter it on me. We'll beam like that, and then I'll block. We block just because he's already used 2, but I've lost games that way before, so I just want to be a little safe here. So if I can pull counters. Okay. I just realized I could have fucking bottomed him. Ugh. And we still got there. Opponent misplayed pretty bad. We got a game into one of my favorite decks in OPO4, and it's Rebecca. I'm going second. No turn 1 play kind of sucks. I like finding her as early as possible, just so I don't lose all my tempo in the mid game. Play Karina pass. We have a nice answer to, what's his name? The 3-drop. There he goes. This card is so annoying, but being able to bottom deck him in our deck is really good. So this is the ultimate cheat play. We're gonna swing 5. Swing 5. Do this. Use leader ability. Bottom him. Play Brooke. Use her. Okay, pass. So again, I got rid of the character, and I was able to deploy 7 Don on my 4 Don turn. So that is the whole shtick of the deck, guys. This is why this deck, I think, is really strong. If I draw anything, I don't get any gas. I think it's still worth it to get rid of this body. I won't be able to recoup, but it's okay. So the way we'll take advantage of our Don now, since we have no way to really take advantage of it by playing a character first, is we're just going to attack with it. Go like this with our Zoro. 6. We'll go bottom. Select nothing. because you can do that. You can either choose not to bottom anything, play a character, or you could choose to bottom something, not deploy anything. Because we're at 4 life, it doesn't really make sense to hold up the 1 Don. And he only has a 2k to contest my 2 5k bodies. There's Law. I'm hoping I draw gas here. I really would like to draw some gas here. No. Almost got punish. Not every Rebecca chooses the Coliseum route. So, good to know he has it. So let's just go like this. It's only got 8 cards, so that means Body Buddy does nothing. Attack 5. He's going to be able to do the same kind of play again. So I kind of want to make it a little harder. I mean, he's still in black, and black does have a lot of cards that have no stat. He's also playing 10-drop Kaido. Red Rock. Yeah, I'm not sure on his particular build here. I do think a late game oriented Rebecca is decent. He's going to be able to clear twice. Can't do anything about it. I'll probably choose to save my Karina, to be honest with you. Does nothing. In that case, we'll just go for... Not really interested in the Luffy. I need 2 cards, okay. Him doing that with the Luffy turned that card off for us. So he needs to be able to deploy at least 2 blocker. This is fun. See what he chooses to do here. That's fine. If I top deck any or minus effect though. Ugh. Blech. So we'll just make it really hard. We'll swing 12 at leader. Or 11 at leader, sorry. And pass. I think I should have used the ability, bounce this, play the Law for free. Just to have 2 bodies to threaten him with, so I don't just get overwhelmed. I'll take that. There's 1. Like I said, he needs 2. He gets the berry. He's still short. Well, actually, the way the counter step works, he'll still be able to rebuild it. He doesn't have to use the Luffy ability. There's no chance for him to win the game here, so it makes no sense. Take it. Okay. I can keep myself alive here. I don't have to play too hasty. I'm still in a very dominant position. We'll go Rebecca, I think. We'll down minus this way, get rid of him. Play another Uda. Let's take you. And just to not die to fucking the power bomb that is Kong Gun, I'm just gonna attack for 8. I should have enough counter plus blocker to keep myself in the game. Yep. So like I said, it actually resolves in the trash, so it can be the 15th card and still get the plus 4k. He gets another law. Very interesting build. Not a big fan. There's another Loof. Can attack my Utas. She's gonna have to do. It's fine. Unbeknownst to him, my Makino also makes my Nami pretty live. So we'll Beam and Brook. Yeah. Another matchup against one of my decks that I'm looking forward to. I think we keep. We have. Makes me not want to play the Fiesta. And I drew another film card. Oosh. I'm gonna do it anyway. And whiff. Do it like that, I guess. And then we'll play Gordon. He's playing Supernova package, which means a lot of the KO effects. Like, he still has access to Garp and stuff, but he could be on like 4 X-Drake. So I think it's pretty safe to play this early. If he Kobe's here, that's fine. That's playing into what we want to do. Not sure I get that. Uses Bonnie, finds nothing. Rough. Man. Do I double dig here? I don't really have a lot of pressure though. That sucks. And this will be able to clear his... Alright, you know what? I'll play it slow. I'll play it slow. I'm not going to rush myself. Given the way my hand's set up. I'll just take advantage of the fact that he whiffed. Got no value. He has to kind of 2-for-1 himself here, which will feel really bad killing the 1-drop. I think it's going to be hard for him to deploy anything that isn't like Borsellino. Like, it's Borsellino or bust, and it looks like he has it. Oh, never mind. We'll take that. That's a perfect hit. There's brand new. That's awesome. So we'll go this into Brookie Boy. We're at 2 Dawn, so attack. Attack. Attack, 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 attack. And attack. It's fine. Go ahead. There's the aforementioned Kobe. I'm playing something similar to this in OP04. Attacks into Zoro. I'll bite. I'll counter. Make him use his Sakazuki. Or not. Carp. Well, he gets the X-ray. Lucky boy. Yep. Kills the Uta. That's fine. This will be real nice. We'll attack here, get maximal value off our Gordon. Minus there. We'll play. This is what sucks. This is the only thing that sucks. Is that I have nothing to really shambles into. Maybe we could always attack this way. I think that's fine. So that's what we'll do. Attack. Play you. Oh, that's perfect. I'm actually gonna hold on to the Zoro now. Play the Luffy and pass. Just protect my boys on board. He has the hard removal broke. I'm not gonna just let him have it. Just keep flooding the damage. Kobe-san. Misplay. I think you attach the Don so that you can kill these guys. Playing a little too fast there, my friend. Because you're not going to be able to use your leader ability for anything. I'm pretty sure he doesn't play Capone in this build. Yeah, he sequenced terribly there. Unfortunately, it's actually the matchup I wanted to find. We're very strong into Doffy, in my opinion. He chose to go first, which is where we want to be, so we're going to keep this hand. This is a fine hand. So we'll play our Karina. Pass. Hopefully it's not janky Doffy. I've played a couple of those already of people trying to play the Wano package. I don't think that does anything. We'll take... Wow. Alright, that's awesome for us. So now we get to go... We'll go Law first. We'll do the Don minusing. Clear that, play you. Use this card, attack for 5. Pass. This right here is how we beat Doffy. It's because they're going to be playing from behind the entire time. Like, I don't care if he plays Tesoro. I have an answer. I don't even have to use the Brook, technically. So, do that. And I'll use my Don to attack. Okay. We'll Don minus again. Play her. I guess we could do this. And pass. We'll blow the beam just because he's gonna play 7-drop. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty nutty turn. I just want to draw gas. Thank you. Okay. So what we can do is go like this, go like that, go like this, go like this. I mean, you can Gibson, but I'm still gonna get my value. You definitely do it if you have it. Wow, it doesn't do it. Okay, I'm just gonna get all the value. Okay. In that case, I'm not gonna minus. We're just gonna keep attacking. Yep, and pass. 10-drop Doffy sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Robin Chuan is dead. He's dead. Why not kill here? Not a fan. So we'll go like this. I'm not letting him climb back into this game at all. So go away. You there. Luxac. I'll just attack 6 into 1. Pass. This is what I meant by tempo. This is arguably one of the best decks in the game, and he could not do anything. Blocker. That's a helpful pickup. Turns our Makino on for later. I think we take the Radical Beam to not die on the crack next turn. And keep our dreams alive. So we'll swing 8 into lead. Okay, and pass. So he has to win this turn. 2 cards, 2 characters. That's a beam. Take it. Namichuan to Usopp and unknown. Usopp and unknown card. Of course, if he has whatchamacallit, it's bad news bears for us. So that'll put Nami at 8. I can still minus, so it's not the worst. I can still block her. So we'll attack 7. He has Bog. Alright. Attack 7 to Usopp. GG. Alright guys, that was it. That was our showcase. Unfortunately for 2 opponents, they kind of misplayed a little bit, but as you can see, this is one of my favorite decks into green-purple Doffy, which is one of my most hated decks coming in OPO4. Just so you know, I have pretty good win rate against blue-yellow. I think I've lost once. This is very strong into that as well. Like I said, Whitebeard's a lot more challenging just because hitting the 6k every turn, it can be a little hard when we are playing with less Dawn. But as you can see, against every 5k leader, this deck is the tits. I love it. Let me know what you guys would change, what you guys are playing. This deck is definitely my most look forward to deck, and I can't wait to see if we get any more additional tools. Maybe I don't have to play the film package, but we'll see. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna go over a couple things, just like um, things I was considering. Uda is a nice thing to rebuy some of our value on our 1-drops and 3-drop. Well, 3-drops are really. Um, or like any 2Ks from the yard. So I was considering Uda just for extra value cards. She didn't make the cut, and then obviously, like I said, Dadan. Dadan kind of has that sweet spot, but again, we're so low on card space that it's kind of hard. Um, but as you can see, that kind of just flows really nicely. Karina's really helpful. Um, Things I was considering, I love the new purple heat. He's 3-drop, 4k. Whenever you don minus, he becomes a 6k until your next turn. So he's kind of like ST Zoro in that he'll keep his buff persisting, but he doesn't need any don for it to turn on, which is really nice. Which, like I said, is very helpful for our deck because we don't have a lot of don to play with when we're playing that aggro plan. And then 2k Jinbei is actually really good. I kind of want to take out the Makino, but Makino does kind of let us buy our Nami value. And sometimes Gordon, when Gordon, I just play him to be on the board to be annoying. I can get an attack off with him before minusing with him. So the Makino has been pretty good. But I definitely would consider Jinbei for sure, as he's a searchable 2k for Nami. And if I ever do choose to play him to give me another attacking effect to give stuff Don -2. I want to say Don -2 all the time. -2 attack. So that is another option when we get it on Sim that I'm looking forward to playtesting with. But that's it, guys. That's the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the channel a ton. Peace.